Greetings, my name is Todd Pratum. This video is to give you a little bit of a taste of the incredible books that I have in my children's library, which has been in storage for 7 years. We're crowdfunding the storage bill so that I can now liberate these books and give them to the kids that they were always meant for. Most of the library, most of the books were put together, purchased, selected very carefully for very particular populations of kids that I served, and most of those kids were either living in homeless shelters, juvenile detention facilities, even Napa State Hospital for Children. I brought books there in the East Bay, in Richmond, in Marin, San Francisco, and Sonoma County. And these are very, very disadvantaged children, so I tried to pick books that related to their world. So we're going to race through these books really quick. Remember, there are 14,000 books. This is just a tiny sample of the books. Brothers Grimm, lots of books about nature, calligraphy. Oh, kids are so fascinated with the idea of calligraphy, that people actually can write these amazing letters. And this is a how-to book, typical classic old children's book. This Puss in Boots, I hope everybody's heard of that. Lots of books about how to make books. This is a very scholarly 2-volume work on the shells of the world. No, most kids are not going to be able to read this text. It's dense and scholarly, but look at the pictures. And kids love shells. And I met lots of kids who live in Oakland who never went to the beach. Dr. Seuss, of course. He was my neighbor growing up, by the way. His real name is Theodore Geisel. Animal architecture. I mean, who would think of that? But this is the architecture of things that animals build. A book that's 300 years old that the kids can take, bend around, lose. Lots of old kids' books. And kids, you wouldn't believe it, how much they love old books. Kids love tracing when they're insecure about their drawing abilities. Gardening, libraries, and how great they are. Another big picture book. Look at the illustrations. It's a very special book all about the sun. Lots of stuff on astronomy there. Lots of books about peoples and how they live. And there's a lot of photos of kids here. Kids of the Louisiana Bayou. This is a wonderful book, actually. Okay, I have hundreds of books about places. Here's a classic book. Lots of kids love this. This is a folding and extending book. You see? Architecture of the World. What we call shape books. The telephone book. I have the entire series. These shape books. These are old, but they're cute. Kids love them. And how many kids have seen a phone like this, by the way? Robert Coles. He has written many books. He's a true warrior for the disadvantaged kids. This is a very special book. Illustrated by Norman Rockwell, oddly enough. Was one of the whitest artists America ever produced. This is a book for parents, but it provides the key for what these kids need. A lot of the kids are African American, Black American, and so I have lots of great books about Egypt. Kids don't know that this incredible civilization was built by Black people. I have lots of kids' books that focus on what the accomplishments are. And then also, but all kids, local Native Americans. I met a lot of Native American kids in the shelters who come from some of the reservations up north. So basically what I'm trying to do is I have all these 14,000 books in storage. The bill is now over $20,000. The company is being sold. I have to pay my bill, otherwise I will lose the books. And the whole point of doing this is to get the books out of these storage units and deliver them to the shelters and the group homes and all the other facilities and institutions, boys and girls clubs, after-school programs, where there are disadvantaged kids. And one of the things it's very important for you to know, a lot of these kids have never owned a book in their life, and these are free books. There's no library, there's no return, there's no borrowing. They can do anything they want with it. Lots of books for the parents and the guardians, and also the social workers, the psychologists. And I need to do this now. The company, the storage, is being sold. After that, the books will just be taken to the dump or whatever that they are going to do there. So I hope you can see that my project is sincere. I love doing this work. I learned so much from the kids. They taught me so much. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Send me an email, give me a phone call. My number's on the website.